Alright folks, welcome back to the Armorer's Block, which is brought to you by Blue Coat Arms Company. No matter your era, we got your six. Your family-operated, full-service gunsmith shop right here in central Illinois.
It's after hours in the shop, the kids are passed out on the couch, and we're talking about a topic that turns normal people into absolute maniacs.
Cleaning.
Specifically, how much, how often, and what actually matters.
Because we see both extremes behind the counter. One guy cleans like he's prepping for a white glove inspection.
And the other guy's gun looks like it's been living under the seat of a fishing boat since 2014.
And both of them swear they're doing it the right way. Hi, I'm Hootie, founder and lead gunsmith at Blue Coat Arms Company, LLC.
And I'm Lydia. I run scheduling, customer updates, and I'm the one who hears the, well, that was dumb story right after a range day. Our question of the day this week is, where do you fall on the cleaning spectrum?
Are you a clean after every range trip person? Or are you a, if it still runs, it's fine person?
We have two lanes this week, depending on which person you are. If you've been doing this for a while, comment day one tip, and then drop your best cleaning routine, product, or habit that keeps your gun reliable. And if you're newer, then say new shooter question, and then ask the thing that you're not sure about, or the part of cleaning that just feels way overcomplicated for you.
And if you got a complete cleaning disaster story, we want those too.
Yeah, because I guarantee we got a few of our own.
R.I.P. car gun.
No, not R.I.P. You fixed it up. It's back. It's back.
Well,
to running
it's
condition.
no longer the car gun, so
Fair enough.
R.I.P. car gun title.
There we go. But give us your questions. We'll pull a few and read them on a future episode.
So here's the frame for this whole episode. Your goal should be reliability, not perfection.
A gun can be dirty and still run.
But a gun that's dry, rusty, or full of junk in the wrong places, that's when it starts acting up at the worst possible time.
And the other side is real for this too. You can absolutely do damage by over-cleaning.
So we're going to give you a more balanced approach. The stuff that actually matters in the real world. From the bench, most of what comes in here isn't mysterious. It's predictable.
Jams, feeding issues, cycling problems.
Rust on the outside, rust in the bore, old oil that turned into varnish, magazines full of pocket lint and range gravel.
And 9 times out of 10, it's not because somebody cleaned too much.
It's because they didn't clean at all. Or they cleaned the wrong way. So, if you want the simple rule set that covers most shooters, here it is. If it got wet, clean it. Rain, snow, sweat, condensation, just clean it. Number 2. If it starts malfunctioning, clean it. Don't troubleshoot through 500 rounds of denial. Number 3. If accuracy drops, inspect it, and then clean it, especially rifles. Number 4. If it's going into storage, and I'm talking like 6 months or more, so hunting guns here for the most part, if it's gonna go into storage, clean it and protect it. Storage is usually where rust starts to get brave.
For some reason, now I'm just imagining rust with a Scottish accent. But anyway, what about the when people always skip?
Oh, you should always inspect it regularly. You don't need a full teardown every single time, but you should definitely be looking at it. They'll run dirty, but they won't run dry.
It's the modern truth that makes people mad.
Yeah.
This episode is going to be full of innuendos. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be a 12-year-old boy for a minute. What that means is that lubrication matters much more than obsessive scrubbing.
A couple of drops of decent oil in the right places beats a spotless gun that's bone dry.
I'm sorry. I'm fine. We're good. We're still here.
We'll get through this. It's okay. We're going to do this together.
And over-cleaning is real, but it's not, I cleaned my gun twice this month.
No. Over cleaning is when you're using aggressive solvents, metal brushes, and I'm not talking just any metal brushes, like stainless steel brushes, and brute force on stuff that doesn't need it.
You mean cleaning it like you're trying to punish the gun for being dirty?
When did this become a dom and sub situation? Sorry, folks.
Sorry, children.
Uncle Roger would be so upset.
Right? Anyway, what happens if you do that, Hootie?
So you can damage finishes, wear parts faster. You can also mess up accuracy if you are consistently going wild in the bore.
It's just there at this point.
It is. But no, so real quick technical explanation. No, especially with rifles. So as we have talked about before, so rifling are carved grooves in the inside of a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So the rifling is what stabilizes the bullet as it is spinning after the powder has been ignited to make sure it hits the proper target. So these are machine parts. So if you use too hard of a brush or too abrasive of a brush or cleaner, you are effectively prematurely wearing those machine grooves, which is going to cause accuracy issues because as those grooves start to fail, you're going to have less stability in your firearm and in your shots.
So can you repair rifling, or does it usually end up in a replaced barrel?
You can to a point, but it's one of those things, you know, these are highly precisioned machines. So they have tolerances, which you know from car shops, falls into a range. But you can also very quickly exit that range of tolerances. And unfortunately, once you get to that point, it becomes no, you need a new you need a new barrel, you need a new spring, you need a new this or that. So caution should always be exercised with these.
So moral of the story is don't go too wild on your boar.
No. Especially without lube.
Damn it, I had gotten myself back under control. Why did you have to do this?
So, alright. So, the best maintenance routine is the one that you will actually do.
Consistent, basic care beats sporadic deep cleaning every time.
So, after a range day for most modern guns, here's what I want you to do. This is a quick 10-minute maintenance approach. I want you to quickly wipe down the outside of the firearm. This should be done with a clean but oily rag. So you should always have a rag in your toolkit that has been dipped in clean oil that is specifically used just for wiping down firearms. So once you've done that with the outside, the next step is I want you to brush or wipe down the obvious carbon buildup areas. So this is usually the magazine well, the chamber, the throat, so those kinds of things. Third step, add a couple of drops of oil in the right places. So these are the high contact areas or the high functioning areas like slide rails, magazine wells, things that are constantly getting metal to metal contact.
Don't want friction.
No friction. Friction bad. Last thing, do a quick function check. So after a full day at the range, or whatever training exercises you're doing, when you do a function check, which means racking the slide, dry firing the pistol or the rifle or shotgun if it is new enough to take that, does everything still feel as smooth as when you got to the range? Because if it doesn't, that usually means it needs a cleaning.
And if you're in the Midwest, like we are, you are already aware that humidity is not your friend.
Moisture and temperature swings will sneak up on you. Cold truck to warm house and back, condensation city.
And can we say this out loud for the people in the back? Foam cases are not long-term storage.
Thank you! I say, you guys have heard me complain about this for several seasons of this show. Foam cases are good for transport, not for long storage. Now you got me doing it. Not for long-term storage. That is how you start growing rust like it's a science project in your fridge. Alright, so once a month, this is what I want you guys to do in order to prevent all of this. So, once a month, do a quick inspection. Set an alarm on your phone. Set a calendar event. I don't care. But these are the things that need to happen. You need to check, is my firearm dry? Is any rust starting to appear? Is anything weird starting to appear? And are any of my optic screws walking loose?
And it's not because you're dumb. It's because you're human, and we forget about these things, and that's when problems start. So, if you're checking this stuff at 6 a.m., half awake after a range day or a hunting trip, mistakes can happen.
Yeah.
Bringing it back around to the top, where do you fall on the cleaning spectrum?
Remember, day one tip, best routine or habit. Or, new shooter question, what still feels confusing to you that you want clarity on?
And drop the cleaning myth that you want us to bust. But first, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Which side of the spectrum do you fall on, Mr. Gunsmith?
Well, I feel like this is an unfair question.
What do you mean?
So, from a practical standpoint, I would say that I am somewhere in the middle because I know that as a gunsmith, especially with some higher precision instruments such as competition pistols and rifles, that you actually need a certain level of fouling in the firearm before you start to hit your sweet spot and accuracy, which that's a whole thing that we'll do a future episode on because, yeah, clean bore shots are bullshit. Like, you need some level of fouling and dirt in there before the gun finds its sweet spot. But at the same time, being a gunsmith, I also feel like I fall into the same camp as a car mechanic in that judge me by the work that I do on yours, not what mine looks like, because I am constantly fixing and cleaning other people's stuff that I tend to severely neglect mine. Which is why I have a wife that has been interested not only in helping me with the shop, but apprenticing as a gunsmith who now cleans my guns.
You're welcome.
So
when are you going to start working on my car for me?
I can do that. I did that in another life.
Kind of. Bikes are kind of the same thing.
I mean,
you know what? I'll just do it myself. It's okay.
It's all cylinders and spark plugs. It's okay.
I'll take care of it myself. Thank you.
All right. Quick after hours bonus for the finishers.
And this week, we're not doing an affiliate product tonight. We are doing a highlight of something that we offer right here at Blue Coat Arms Company that actually fits pretty perfectly for this episode.
So we are highlighting our $65 field strip and inspection.
And this is for the person who's sitting there thinking, I think my gun is fine, but I'm not 100% sure.
So here's what you get for $65. We will do a basic field strip cleaning, but then we will do a full muzzle to magwell inspection.
And the best part is what happens next.
So the next day after drop-off, you get a full detailed report from us that lists the work that we would recommend in a prioritized order.
So it's not just, here's a giant list of problems. It's what needs done now and what can wait a couple 100 rounds.
And here's the part that people love. If you decide to move forward with all or even some of that recommended work,
we apply that $65 as a down payment toward your final bill.
So you're not wasting money just to get an opinion. You're getting the gun cleaned, getting clarity, and if we do the work, the inspection rolls right into it.
And if you want to get on the schedule for that, reach out to us. We'll get you taken care of. And, well, that's all for tonight. But don't obsess, and also don't neglect. Find the balance somewhere in between.
Keep it reliable and keep it safe.
And if you want a follow-up episode, like cleaning for hunters, cleaning for carry guns, or how to lube without turning your gun into an oil slick, aka a car gun, drop it in the comments and we'll see what we can do.
No matter your era, we got your six.
This is what happens when you give me control of the mouse.
But you wanted control of the mouse because you wanted to be able to scroll through the notes.
That doesn't mean you hand me full reign of all the things without pre-setting it up.
Okay, fine. Give it here.
No, it's mine.